Hello, welcome to the Pog Cup 2023.
Hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is the second to last match of the round of 16 of the Pog Cup, and the winner will get a chance to play my co-commentator Adam MTS in the quarterfinals. The winner also gets a part of the prize pool, which is right now the match arena $606.66. So for the winner, there is guaranteed $30.33. And Adam, because one of them will be your future opponent, please present those two players to our viewers.
RVP seed 8 qualified with a qualifying score of 642,000 points, so is the last seed. Those seeded in the round of 16. Team seed 9, very close to RVP in qualifying, just about 3,000 behind. Had to play one match already in this tournament due to it, where he defeated Scamper 5-2, a very convincing victory. They just play RVP now. Let's take a look at the bracket. Here we have it. We are getting closer and closer to the decisive stages of the Pog Cup 2023. Two quarterfinals have already been set. It's Merko versus Nenu and Mark versus Jepper. And in about an hour, maybe a bit less than an hour, maybe a bit more than an hour, we'll get to know yet another quarterfinal. It's gonna be either me versus RVP or me versus Team.
Yeah, and as you said, Adam, Team has beaten Scamper in a very convincing way. Just to say that out of his last 5 games in the last match against Scamper, 4 of them finished around 500k. The only one which didn't finish with the score around 500k was a game where Scamper had an early top out. So Team, after some kind of shaky start, early top out in game number 1, then found a way to be efficient, and this was a very impressive win. Maybe not with like 600 or 700 crazy scores, but was very consistent and didn't give Scamper any chances. I'm very curious what the British player has prepared for RVP, but I'm also curious, or maybe more curious, about the RVP's performance today. I haven't seen RVP playing any matches in PAL for a long time, so this will be something what I'm looking forward to. How well prepared is RVP for the tournament play? We saw in the qualifiers he was very efficient on level 18, had a very nice qualifying score, but as we all know, qualifying play and tournament play are totally different matter. So yeah, this match should be fun to watch. Two very close seeds, seed 8 and seed 9. So yeah, I'm hoping to see some high-scoring games from both sides. And for the drama, for the tournament, I'd like to see all of the 9 games.
Hello RVP, hello Team.
Hello players, welcome.
Don't see any of you live yet. We're just gonna wait. Let's take a look at the bracket once again. We still have the line 4 halted, with Yanni trying or not trying to fix his technical issues. It's gonna get resolved very soon, hopefully.
Yeah, and Adam, I think we can say it open to the public. The players, SV and Yanni, they got a hard deadline, April 22nd, to play their match. if Yanni is not able to resolve his problems with the technical things, SV gets a walkover. So yeah, they have like 5 more days to set up the match. Otherwise, SV plays Jesper in the round of 16. And welcome Tony, welcome in the chat. Tony almost won against RVP in CTE. Somehow he improved much more than me. Yeah, that happens, Tony. A few of us have slower improvements. The other ones have faster improvements. This is how it works in everything.
Hello, Tony.
Yeah, so guys, apropos the plans for the remaining stages of the tournament, we will schedule some quarterfinals for this weekend, so April 22nd and 23rd, and some for the next weekend, 29th and 30th. Then we will play the semifinals on May 6th and 7th. And in ideal case scenario, if it's not, if it's okay with the players who qualify, the final on the 13th. So yeah, a little bit less than a month, and the 2023 Lolpog champion should be known.
Both players are live.
And as we can see, RVP is on the original card, so probably there won't be an SPS match, but just to be 100% sure, players, if you can hear us, please confirm about the SPS. If SPS is not possible, then we'll play normal RNG, no problem at all. Best of 9, level 18 starts only, and whoever wins those 5 games first advances and faces Adam in the quarterfinal.
RVP confirms no SPS. Everything's ready on our end, so as soon as both players are as well, we can start the match. RVP is ready. Team is still warming up. Currently at about to get to line 50. And he's ready as well, so we can start the match in 3, 2, 1. Tetris RVP versus Team Paldas. Best of 9. Only 18 starts. And they started. Well, there's quite a lot we can expect from this match. Team really showed in the previous round. It can be very, very consistent. RVP showed quite a lot in this qualifier. Both players are still stuck in playing very well so far. Team with a little bit of a lead, about 1 Tetris. Nothing that should be decisive. RVP needs to clean a bit now, so the lead may get a bit greater. Let's see what the team manages to do. And it looks like it's actually grown up to about 2 Tetrises now for team.
Hello guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I had some issues with my microphone, but now it should be fine.
RVP managed to catch up on the lead actually. Now team still has some due to the burns RVP now had to take, but once again less than a Tetris of the lead, and he's quite high on the board, will be able to open up though. RVP takes the lead back, and team is in huge trouble on the left. Gets the Lombard, that was very fortunate. I believe this would have been a top lot if not for that Lombard. Will have to burn now. And it's a very tricky burning situation. He has the spire in the center of the stack, all above a hole, so that's a really great chance for RVP to pull ahead and even get a lead of like 3 Tetrises easily, I believe, especially given the state of his board. But team is doing a really great job and will be out of this very efficiently and gets the Tetris. RVP was completely unable to capitalize on that. Now he's with just 1 Tetris lead. That's very, very little damage done as for how much team had to burn for. RVP 309 at 83 lines, team 281 at 82 lines now gets another Tetris, and RVP once again with some trouble on the left. Will be able to survive that surely, but it's gonna slow him down.
Yeah, and the team was able to score some points, and now is less than a Tetris behind. And
Yes.
we're approaching 100 lines.
I believe that's the same amount of Tetrises, maybe more or less by just 1, but one of the players must have burned quite a lot of triples or doubles compared to the other one, but it looks like RVP once again managed to pull ahead just a little bit. So now with this 2 Tetrises, team takes it back. Once again, that is gonna be a very, very close finish, I believe. Players
Yeah,
are
and
really
it
going
looks
for
like
it now. But Team misdrops, and that's a very dangerous misdrop. That's gonna take quite some time to open up. That's the best chance for RVP is had during the whole game. Team had to burn a few lines. Now Team with over 1 true Tetris lead can get it even up to 2, but now RVP also has to burn a bit. He really needs a Lombard. Doesn't really have time to do anything. Gets the Lombard finally. Is on the late and Team in a lot of trouble, high on the board. I'm not sure if he can catch the score on 18 anymore, and with this Lombard I don't think it's survivable even. Maybe with some series of quick taps and L's, but not with this amount of lines. That's gonna be top out for Team surely. There's no way he's surviving it due to transition. RVP already match ahead, taking the first game.
417 for Team and 471, 260, 132 lines for RVP. RVP takes the first game. Yeah, Team got into troubles before transition, and yeah, RVP was able to survive it. Scored a few more Tetrises, and this is how the Belgian player leads 1-0 the match. And welcome Hepta in the chat.
Hello Hepta. Those new to the Pog Cup, here is the Discord link, so it's gonna transform the Pog series server, so make sure to join, and both players are ready. So we're starting the second game in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Yes, so RVP already showed in game number 1 that he is capable of surviving easily the level 18 game in the tournament circumstances. Yeah, not yet 500k from both sides, but yeah, let them warm up and let's see what they can show in the next games. And we have RVP already with 2 Tetrises. Team with 1 is ready for the second one, but no long bar. Oh, there is a long bar for Team. Tetris for Team. RVP is ready for the next Tetris, but closes the well. Now gets another long bar. 73k for RVP and 75 for Team. Both players are playing neck and neck. And now Team requires some burning and builds those S's in the right side of his board, so will require more lines of digging. Should be fine, but RVP already took 1 Tetris lead in this game. Now Team is ready for another Tetris, but doesn't get long bar at time. It should be fine, but it requires few more schemes. And now Team with 134 and RVP already with 172. So the Belgian player took an early lead in this game. It is going very cleanly. No major risks from RVP's side. Takes the Tetris where he can, and when the board is not perfect, takes few schemes. Everything under control. Team are about 2 Tetrises behind right now after 58 lines. 242 for RVP, 204 for Team. And both players with their boards under control.
RVP maintained some kind of lead most of the game, but now having dropped it, looks like Team will be able to take it back. But he had to close the well himself, and misdrops that. Oh no, what was this misdrop? Is dire straits now, and he's gonna top out. RVP takes the game. Oh no, that was so quick.
Yeah, team went too crazy building for this dirty Tetris, and yeah, one miss drop, and that was it. RVP, you are already leading 2-0. You can top out whenever you want. You're safe with game number 2.
Hello, Leo.
Hello. RVP is in some kind of dick situation, but decides to top out.
Team going for some additional 19 warm-ups. I'm not sure if he's ready anymore. He is, so we can start the third game in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Both players are in.
Team doesn't seem to be able to get into his A game yet. Not even his B game yet.
Yeah, he also needed like 2 games with Scamber to find his rhythm. So let's hope this third game will be the breakthrough.
RVP isn't doing anything special so far in this match. Just going for some safe, efficient stacking. And so far it's turned out to be well enough to outlast him in this first 2 games. Oh, team once again quite some trouble. RVP at about 1 Tetris lead. It's gonna change pretty quickly though, most likely, as team is set up, but that was a horrible drought for team. Finally getting the lumbar, but cannot use it. Gets another one. And the Tetris set up for another one.
They are basically tied after 30 lines, so those early travels on team's side did not affect the stand of this game. And now team is taking the lead. RVP is waiting for the long bar. And now RVP in some kind of a drought, but finally gets a long bar. And both players are with pretty similar scores and pretty similar line counts. So neck and neck, or Sweden and Finland, as you say. Oh, hello, Mark. Welcome
Hello.
to the chat.
Team in a lot of trouble now. This board is looking very bad for many reasons. This can stay there forever if it doesn't get the pieces, actually. Has to turn around this spire in the middle. It's getting very dangerous now. Needs something to burn very quickly. Oh. He's gonna have to quick tap something to the left. And it's gonna be too late, I'm afraid. This, unless some series of absolutely perfect pieces, that's gonna be it. But RVP is not there yet. RVP in a lot of trouble, needs to survive this. I'm not sure if it's gonna be possible for RVP. Oh well, it's very high. No, it won't happen this time. Team takes the game.
RVP tops out with 151, team with 167 takes the game. It's 1-2. And team says it's time for pussy strats right now. Okay, let's see.
They are ready. They start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Okay, so yeah, some struggles on team's sides, but good news for teams are that RVP is also a human and makes some mistakes. It's not playing like a robot for 130 lines. So if you are looking for something positive, team, there you have something. But this won't happen forever. So you also need to improve your game in order to win more games in this match.
On the other hand, also for RVP, team won't play like this for the whole match.
Mm-hmm.
We're 3 games in now. Getting closer and closer to those decisive stages.
The typical scenario of our matches were 2-2 after 4 games, 2 early top outs from both sides and 2 full games. So let's see if they can keep up with the scenario, with the very well-known scenario. I'm very curious. Right now, RVP with some work to do with his stack. Team is looking better with his board. Yeah, but RVP is also going to bring it down, and it should be fun.
Finally, RVP is out of the trouble in Tetris scene, now with a lead of just a few thousand points, actually less than a few thousand points, we're basically even. Playing very tightly for quite some time now. None of the players will be able to get any significant lead. Either one of them has to burn. RVP 176 at 49 lines, team 196 at 50 lines. About 1 Tetris lead for team for a moment that was, but RVP already got the Tetris, pulling the scores once again.
Yeah, but there are literally, neck and neck. There are like 2,000-3,000 points difference at the same line count. So yeah, there is. But now it looks like team has an early Tetris lead. RVP is pretty high, needs to skim a little bit and wait for a long bar. And he doesn't get the long bar, so needs to skim few more lines. And this is chance for team. Okay, RVP scores a Tetris 71 line 234, team 74 lines 297. Yeah, so there are like 2 real leads, 2 real Tetris lead for team at the moment.
RVP misses attack and lost Das on that. That's gonna be very dangerous now. Really needs a long bar and a series of great pieces actually just to get the chance. And with this hang, that's gonna be it. Team takes the game.
Another early top out from RVP's side. Team levels up the score 2-2 after 4 games. So team, if you want, you can top out. You are already safe. RVP blames controller for it. Okay. Is there any major issues from RVP side?
Has it come from Sweden?
Okay, yeah. Team with some trolling in the chat. Team had a really nice game, 412,000 after 96 lines.
They are ready. They start in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Sorry, but we have unready from team's side. Okay, fine, ready, okay. Okay, team is ready, so it's all fine. Yeah, team had finally a nice game. So yeah, as you said, team can't play the whole match, like the first few games. So let's hope that both players are having their troubles after them, and let's hope for a full distance game this time from both sides.
Yes, we are yet to play one. It's very surprising.
Yeah, the first game went to transition from almost to transition from both sides. Team missed transition by 1 line, so basically there was a full game. But then the 3 next games weren't that good as far as the line counts are concerned.
It's another kind of messy start for Tim. He's doing a good job in it up, but still needs something.
Okay, quick score update. 38 lines, 109 for RVP, 38 lines, 109 for team. So they are very neck and neck. And the team... Oh, he didn't go for this Tetris setup. Okay, but now he's ready, gets a Tetris. 136 for team, 118 for RVP. RVP had to close the line close to the well, sorry, for a moment, waiting for the line piece. And RVP is 145, team with 159. Teams gets another Tetris, 183 for team, and 205 another Tetris for team. RVP is struggling with those Tetrises, does not get long bars when he's ready. Oh, finally a Tetris for RVP, 176, team 207, and team is also a few lines behind, so team built a healthy lead in this game number 5. And in this game it looks like team found his rhythm, and here sorry, it's buffering a little bit. Okay, but RVP is fine. 80 lines, 206 team, 81 lines, 300. So almost 100k lead at the same line count for the British player. So team takes those chances in this game. RVP had one more time to close the well. This is kind of unfortunate game for the Belgian player, but he keeps playing, he's alive, so that's the most important thing. But team is not slowing down, he's scoring more Tetrises, and team has like 120k lead after 93 lines, so going very, very strong in this game. And probably it will require some 19 play from RVP's side. But we know that Tim is a player who can play level 19 very, very well.
I believe RVP already requires 19 play mathematically in order to take this game. Yes, he does, especially with this Tetris. So he's in a very difficult situation. Tim still has 18 speed lines to work with. 441, now 463 for team at 114 lines. RVP with 343 at 119 lines. So RVP is getting outpaced completely this game, and now with this misdrop, I'm afraid it's gonna be difficult to just survive the transition. It's gonna be very, very high. The right is unpleasant. Will be fine though if he gets 2 Tetrises in a row now, but needs the Lombard for this. Without the Lombard, that's game over, I'm afraid. Needs one more, really has to go for it, has no other choice. Is Tetris ready at the transition? Had to go for it.
397 for RVP, 559 for team, both on level 19. Team's board looks more safe. At the moment RVP tops out with 404, 100. Team, you are already good, but feel free to play it out, because Pog Cup is a tournament when we encourage level 19 Mullins.
Yes, we'd love to see some very, very high scoring. It's ready for the Tetris. That's a good setup took the burn, but oh no, with these pieces it wasn't really possible to do anything. Quite unfortunate. I mean, that's why you don't set up a Tetris on the team normally. And
Yeah, but
quite
team with
risky this time.
575 scores his best game of the tournament so far and leads 3-2-2. And we have Yepper, the tournament monster, in the chat. Welcome, Yepper.
Hello.
Yeah, so team lost first 2 games, then won 3 in a row. So put some pressure on RVP's side. Team needs some time. It's okay, and Tim says that he would have burned if he hadn't already won. Yeah, that's understandable. If he was safe, so he could go for some craziness because the game was already won. And we have also SV in the chat. Welcome, SV. Hello.
Hello.
SV is still waiting for his first match of the tournament. As we can see, RVP takes his time when he is away to warm up a little bit on level 19, and he does really well.
Team has now won 3 games in a row. It's 2-0 down. Now he's 3-2 ahead.
Yeah, and this repeats the scenario from his match against Scamper. Shaky start, but then the further the match went, the better team has played. So, yeah, definitely something which repeats. But can team maintain this form until the end of the match? Can RVP get some more favorable sequences of the pieces? Let's see. Okay, team is back. Let's wait for the readiness from the players. As soon as they're both confirmed their readiness, we start game number 6.
And team is ready.
So let's wait for the readiness from RVP's side and start the countdown for game number 6. RVP ready as well.
That means we're starting the game in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. RVP really needs to win this one. Otherwise, team would require just 1 to win the whole match, with RVP having to win 3 in a row. This would be very difficult to come back, considering players relatively very equal skill.
And the team gets so many long wars at the beginning of the game. He had to put them flat on the left side when he wasn't ready for a Tetris. So right now when he's Tetris ready, let's see if they come. Meanwhile, and that's Tetris for team 49k for him, RVP with 47. RVP creates this long bar dependency, but gets the wrong bar, fills the dependency, and now is almost Tetris ready, has to reopen the well. Meanwhile, gets the 2 long bars when he's not ready, but gets finally the long bar where he's ready. 97 for RVP and 78 for team. And team, as promised, plays with the pussy strats, takes 2 triples, burns, but is alive, and that's the most important thing for him right now. RVP with about 40k lead at the moment.
This time around, one of the players has a good in particular score. RVP 200 and 1051 lines, but with very unsafe and unstable board. As for tournament, it's very much fine, of course, but still not something you would like to see, I'm sure. Since it's about 2 Tetrises, Tim is about to catch him to do this Tetris. RVP 230, now 253 at 67 lines, team 233 at 65 lines, getting a Tetris now.
And in the last games, team's board is looking way much better than at the beginning. Maybe those pussy strats work for him.
RVP in a lot of trouble now. Out of nowhere, series of placements which cost it, and he tops out. Team takes the game.
And team leads 4-2. Team is on match points. Team on match points. And yeah, 1 win away from facing you, Adam, in the quarterfinal.
RVP is ready. And Tim is ready. The game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Well, at the very beginning of this match, actually yet before this match started, RVP had said he hadn't been playing since his qual. Maybe that's the effect of this lack of training.
As we all know, you always have to train more, you never train enough. So maybe there's something about it, Adam.
I'm absolutely sure RVP can start playing much better any moment. It's only like, I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure he hasn't had a 500k game in this match so far.
No, 471 was his best game, and this was game number 1.
Yeah, that's very unlikely. And still, confident he should be able to pull something off yet in this match. Despite the score, I mean, as to win 3 games in a row, it isn't impossible by any means.
Yeah, but he needs team like from first games of the match, not team like from the last 3 ones. Because as you can see, nothing dangerous happens on team side, and RVP has some imperfections on his board. Shouldn't be anything dramatic, but in this game RVP needs the efficiency. Only staying alive might not be enough. Okay, team had to fill some dependencies on his stack, but did it very well and is back in the scoring position. Oh, but the L misdrop will slow him down a little bit. So there is a chance for RVP in this game. The RVP going for the left well. And gets a Tetris, 171 for RVP, 198 for team. Team tries to safely bring it down. Still has about 1 Tetris lead over RVP in this game. And both players with their stacks not being in the best shape. And RVP, nice D-spin, but it still requires some work on his side. Okay, and they finally are in the position to go for Tetrises. Team probably will go for one of the ground. But now team is in a dangerous situation. He needs to burn a little bit. Okay, should be fine. On RVP with more danger on his side. He needs some favorable pieces and favorable placements, but with this misdrop, RVP 189, 240 and 70 lines. That's it. RVP loses another game, and team, you are safe. You won the match 5-2 with 5-1 game in a row, and you advances to the round of 8 to the quarterfinals. And you will get a chance to play Adam MTS in your quarterfinal match. Yeah, it's very unfortunate series of events for RVP, but thank you for playing in the tournament. Yeah, it was a tough match for you, for sure. Team showed his consistency in the last 5 games of the match. He was also very consistent in his last 5 games of the match against Scamper. So there is some kind of a pattern. Let's see how far he can go in his last game.
Let's get to 600k at least this one. Also, in this match, team has made it. The prize money, which now is at $606.66, so it's $30 and a bit guaranteed for him. And double it up in the next match. Hello, Poet.
Again, points in the chat. Welcome, welcome.
Have you fixed your capture card?
Okay, 436, 37 for team. And 129 lines is the final score of the match. And team wins 5-2. It was 2-0 for RVP, then won 5 games in a row. Yes, team, this is the fact. You won some prize money in this edition of the Pog Cup, and not only prize money.
Yeah, that's true. Someone quickly donated $60 to make it 666. Or 666 team.
Are you serious?
What do you mean?
Aha, okay, sorry, I didn't know. I thought somebody has already done it. And no, that's also a suggestion. Sorry, not my day today. Yes, Tony, maybe you can do this. You propose, you do. Three mountains.
Well, team advanced to the quarterfinals, having defeated RVP 5-2 in the round of 16. RVP becomes the second seed to fall.
Yeah, team, that's not $10. You are guaranteed $30 at the moment. $30 is the guaranteed prize pool.
Well, we should make the prize money so high that even if he loses the quarterfinal, it takes $666 for him.
Guys, have you heard what Adam said?
We have the match starts. Not the best one tonight, but still very good showing from him in the last 5 games.
Yeah, and team once again showed that he can be consistent in the match. I think there's still some room to improvement as far as his, let's say, nerves are taken under control. So yeah, but now team will have a very, very tough test facing you, Adam, in the quarterfinals. Yes,
Somebody
Mark,
has donated $60 indeed. Let's see who that was.
who donated $60? Tony donated $60. Tony, thank you very much for the donation. Now the prize pool is at a very Pog number $666.66. You are a legend, Tony. And yeah, right now the finalists are guaranteed $33.33. And team, very important info for you. If you beat Adam and advance to the semifinal, you will be guaranteed $66.66. So train more and show us what you're worth. Don't change the prize pool.
Well, I'm afraid now we're gonna have to break the number supposedly, because otherwise no one else is gonna donate even a single cent to it.
Tim said he's gonna donate now. Oh my god, guys, this tournament is going crazier and crazier. Even crazier matches, and also very generous donations to the prize pool. Thank you for all of you who make this prize pool bigger right now. This is a tournament with the biggest prize pool of any PAL tournaments ever, and it's most likely a chance that our tournament will have a bigger prize pool than all of other PAL tournaments combined. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but who knows? Poet prefers the picture from RVP. Yeah, and apropos the match Mark versus Tugi, which as we mentioned, yeah, this was so far the best match of the tournament, guys. So who hasn't watched the match, check our VODs. It's worth to watch, and don't get heart attack.
Of course, sooner or later they will all also be on YouTube. I'm falling behind uploading that. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't really like me. Every time I try to do anything there, it breaks, or it's me breaking it. We're gonna have to wait a bit, but within a few weeks They are all gonna be there surely.
Yeah, all of the matches, all of the recordings are on our hard drives. So yeah, there will be a full World Cup on Adam's YouTube. So you could watch every second of the qualifiers, every second of the bracket stages. Everything will be on YouTube. So yeah, maybe one day, if you don't have anything to do, you can rewatch the Pog Cup 2023.
You can train more.
Yeah, and Kim can't believe what just happened. Yeah, Tim, sometimes you lose, but sometimes you win. And today was your day of winning. So GG's mate. Now prepare for the quarterfinal against Adam. It won't be an easy task for you, but sometimes you have to face those beasts, and it only benefit you. You gain a lot of experience, which will then be needed in the future. Yeah, so that's it, guys. We are still, Adam, please show the bracket one more time, because I'd like to say what we are waiting. So as you can see, we have 3 quarterfinals already set. Adam versus Team, Mörke versus Nero, and Mark versus Jepper. And Schnecke is waiting for his opponent. As I said at the beginning on the stream, I say it one more time. We're still waiting for SV and Yanni, the match to be scheduled of round of 24. Yanni experiences some technical issues, and we are fighting like over a week with this. And we finally decided...
A week? Just a week?
Over a week, but I don't want...
Okay.
Or maybe 2 weeks. I lost the control of the time in this case. And we gave the players the hard deadline for the match to be played for April 22nd. If the match won't be played until this date, SV gets a walkover to the round of 16 and play immediately Jesper in the round of 16. And then, of course, the winner plays Schnecke in the quarterfinal. The plan for the rest of the tournament looks as follows. For the next 2 weekends, 22nd, 23rd, and 29th and 30th, we want to schedule our quarterfinals. So for sure, the quarterfinal of Schnecke will be the last to be played. We would like to schedule 2 quarterfinals for this weekend, and then 2 other quarterfinals for the next weekend. Then on my 6th and 7th, we want to play 1 semi-final each, and then on my 13th, the grand finale of the Pog Cup 2023. If I've forgotten, Adam, something to mention about our plans, please jump in and tell what I've missed.
No, I guess that's it regarding this Pog Cup, this Pog Cup 2023, but it's already been announced after Pog Cup 2023 finishes, Pog series will start a series of all dust tournaments throughout the year, with more details coming yet before this year's Pog Cup finishes, so stay tuned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we would like to propose you a variety of different tournaments, different formats. Then we will see which formats you like and which not particularly. And then we would like to fill the rest of the year with some regular Paldas action. And we would like to have the Pog Cup as the main event of the year. These are the plans. Stay tuned. We will announce everything on our server, Adam said, yet before the finish of this year's Pog Cup. We wanted to wait with the announcement a little bit, but yeah, the recent situation in the PAL scene somehow forced us to announce it, because everyone was concerned what will happen, and if there will be anything to play in. So yeah, but we are going for the DAS only tournaments, so no rollers, no tappers on our server, but for all the DAS lovers, we will have something for you, as we said, in different formats we would like to try something new and see what you like, and then repeat those things you like, and then give up on the things you won't like, but more to come. Yeah, I think that's it.
Actually, bring as many rollers and tappers as possible. Maybe they will convert finally.
Yeah, but I meant rollers and tappers that the playstars are not allowed. If the rollers and tappers want to play Paldas, they're more than welcome. Wasn't precise with my thoughts, Adam. Everyone is welcome.
Converting rollers is pretty difficult, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds pathetic.
But some rollers, like for example, SV or Sidnev, are playing on their free will Paldas tournaments or NTSC does. So yeah, it's always nice to see some kind of a change on their side. Yeah, that's also fine if we have some players who want to play in every style. As far as I know, Jepper is also a player who can play all three styles, DAS, tap and roll. So, and is in the quarterfinal of this year's edition. So it's also nice to see not only main DAS players being here. As we know, Nano can also play other two styles and is in the quarterfinal. So always nice to see this.
I guess that's it for today's stream. We are gonna raid £1 Bobby now, as there's literally no one else streaming Tetris on the whole Twitch. To streaming, you would get raids. And we will see you soon-ish, either with the Yanni versus SD match or Jesper versus SD match, already on the quarterfinals. Stay tuned, all the information can be found on the Discord server. Maybe let me put the link for the very last time. Here it is. And here we finish the stream. Thanks for watching, bye!
Bye!